many times do I have to tell you to ignore these sellouts? Yes, they are sellouts. The reason why they hate on real dudes like Gervonta Davis and Jaron Ennis, even to tell you the truth, sometimes they be even hating on David Benavidez on the low, because these dudes don't sell out. When you see Shakur Stevenson openly apologize to another man, openly apologize to another rich man, demasculate himself openly, why are you still listening to him? Why are you still listening to him? Like, come on. And you saying it's no big deal, it's just apologizing. Tell him you think you're gonna apologize to Bob Arum openly? You think that he will apologize to Eddie Hearn openly after what he's done to Eddie Hearn? But he's gonna do it to another rich man, demasculate himself. Why are you listening to these sellouts? When you see Shakur Stevenson openly say, Ryo, I'm not giving you opportunity. Or Shockey Foster, I'm not giving you opportunity. Devin Haney, I ain't giving you opportunity. Why are you listening to a sellout? This dude already's getting the money. Why do you care about him? Let him get his money and ignore him. Because what you think Shakur gonna do with a bunch of rich dudes behind closed doors? When he's in a room with a bunch of rich dudes, you don't think he's gonna demasculate himself? If he's demasculating himself here openly, you don't think he'll demasculate himself with a bunch of rich dudes in a room when they close the door on him? You don't think he'll demasculate himself? When you see Terrence Crawford openly hold another dude's hand openly, demasculate himself, what you think he gonna do with a bunch of rich men behind closed doors? You don't think Terrence Crawford will demasculate himself? And you saying, hey, it's no big deal, it's just holding hands. Since when? If it's no big deal, tell Terrence Crawford to hold Tim Bradley's hand openly. Tell Terrence Crawford to hold Errol Spence's hand openly. Tell Terrence Crawford to hold one of his best friend's hands openly. I don't see Terrence Crawford holding these dudes' hands, but as a rich dude, he gonna hold hands. And if it's okay, why is Canelo Alvarez ain't holding that dude's hand? Why is David Benavidez not holding that dude's hand? Oh, that's the reason why. Guess that's right. That's why David Benavidez didn't get that fight. He didn't hold that dude's hand openly. Why did Demetrius Andrade not hold that dude's hand? That's why he didn't get the Canelo fight. He actually has to fight David Benavidez, a dude that Terrence Crawford is afraid of. Stop listening to these sellouts. They don't give a shit about you. They don't give you the fights you want. They talk bad on you. They say they got more money than you. And to tell you the truth, the dudes the boxers that actually grinded out and actually working hard, that got the bag, that got the bitches, they hate on them. So leave these sellouts alone. They are sellouts. You don't understand. This industry purposely puts sellouts in front of you. The dudes that demasculate themselves, they gonna push these dudes in your face. It's no different than TV. It's no different than even in your regular job. Dudes that will compromise themselves, they gonna push them in your face. So ignore these dudes. I'm tired of it. Stop tweeting, Shakur. You've been tweeting for 3 freaking days. I'm tired. Enough's enough. What more do you want from us? You sold up. You sold out. You got the bag. People saying you pound for pound the best. Get your list and get the fuck out of here. I'm tired. Enough's enough.